What did we say was appealing about oratory? Yeah? It's quick and easy. You only have to learn one subject. Good. What else? You have absolute impunity. No matter what you do, you're not going to get in trouble for it because you'll be able to talk your way out of anything. You'll be able to convince people you ought not be prosecuted. And most importantly,
the ability to enslave everyone else.
The ability to enslave everybody else, right? It gives you... Really, Socrates, is what you're now saying about oratory, what you actually think of it? Or do you really think, just because Gorgias was too ashamed not to concede your further claim, that the orator also knows what's just, what's admirable, and what's good, that if he came to him without already having this knowledge to begin with, he, that is Gorgias, said that he would teach him himself. And then from this admission, maybe some inconsistency crept into his statements. Just the thing that gives you delight. You're the one who leads him on to face such questions. Who do you think would deny that he himself knows what's just and would teach others? To lead your arguments to such an outcome is a sign of great rudeness. So what was Gorgias' mistake? He was too ashamed to admit that he would give people this power without also giving them knowledge of what's good, what's just, and what's admirable. Polus says, you're not going to be able to shame me. You can't trick me. All right? So he's going to retract the admission. We don't need to have knowledge of these things to be oratory. Right? That's not part of the good one. So, and what does Socrates end up saying oratory is, Maddie? He says it's a knack. And what are the differences between the knack and the craft?
Knack is not typically what comes off as being a doer. Craft is actually.
So that's one of the big differences, right? Knacks always aim at gratifying. They aim at pleasure rather than at what's good. Debbie would make her presentation. She would say, you're going to get oatmeal cream pies and ho-hos and ding-dongs and cupcakes for breakfast, for lunch, and for dinner, and you're going to feel good and happy. You're going to be able to study better. But I don't know if she'd say all that. Right? And then Michelle Obama would get up, and what would she recommend? Steel cut oatmeal, kale chips. What else?
Spinach and egg.
Oh, golly. And who's going to win? Who's going to win the vote? Little Debbie every single time. Tapeworm work for that too, right?
For cosmetics, it's like those really heavy trainers that always say you're doing a really good job when they're not, and then gymnastics are like the angry trainers who always make you do more. So it's like one's actually trying to make you feel better, and one's just making you think you're doing good. So
yeah, good. Maybe if I use this one last product, okay, one more, because frankly, I don't want to have to do anything that involves exercise at all. I want to get fit while I sit.
Hi, I'm Erin.
Who here aspires to sit upon the Hawaii chair for all the world to see and to sell it? Why not? Andrew, if that's what you end up being in life, you go every day to film Hawaii chair and ab belt commercials and lousy blenders and all the rest of it. When you get home at night and your kids ask you, Daddy, what did you do at work today? What are you going to tell them?
Got in shape.
Got in shape.
Lied.
Yes, you're going to lie, right? You're going to lie. You're going to tell them anything but the truth. You're going to say, well, today I just scooped powdered food coloring from one box into the other. Right? That would be better. That would be better. So what is Socrates trying to do here? He's trying to shame Polus. He's trying to say, you are the infomercial guy. Right? And so Polus had said that what Gorgias did wrong was he allowed himself to be shamed. Socrates is trying it on him again, only he's saying, you're trying to gratify or flatter the soul without putting it in a good condition. And what do you guys think we have over here? What kinds of products or professions or programs do we have that try to make the soul feel good without actually putting it into a good condition?
Those charities that only send like 1% of what they.
Good, good, good. How about televangelists? What do they say? Is there anything wrong with you?
No,
No.
no. The problem is with those immoral people out there. They're causing all the problems in the world.
Probably with everybody else, you're fine. You're already in a good condition. There's nothing that you need to do to change, except for maybe send a check in the mail, right? So, really, Socrates is saying, look, you are the equivalent of this cosmetics, of infomercials, and of self-help and motivational speakers. What is Polis saying? He's saying, fine, I don't care. I'm a flatterer. I'm a guru. I'm a Hawaii chair star. I don't care. Orators have power, and power is what's good. Right? Oh, health. Okay. So you want health. What do you want with respect to your finances? Wealth? Yeah. And what about with respect to your soul? What's that? A good soul?
Wisdom.
Wisdom? You sound like Socrates. More generally.
Happiness.
Happiness. Yes. With respect to your soul, you want happiness. What do you think the first thing David did was when he got 30 grand and had no more rules? He actually didn't move out. Bought a car. Yes. What was the second thing he did? After you have a car, what else do you need?
Girlfriend.
Gas in the car. Yeah. Well, he thought, I've got a car, now I need a truck. And after he had a car and a truck, then what does he need?
Motorcycle.
A motorcycle. Right? How much money did he have left? Can anybody guess? Yeah, none. Nothing. Absolutely nothing left after 2 years. So what happened? He went towards poverty. How many sports did he play his senior year in high school, do you think? Zero. Zero. He played nothing anymore. He went from 5 sports to none. And can he still beat me up? No. No. He totally ruined his health. And he's a very, very attractive young man. So I almost guarantee you he also picked up a lot of diseases. All right. Now, what about in terms of his soul? What do you think? Is he happy at 18?
Well, he's unhealthy and he's poor, so.
Poor. Because if oratory gives you the power to get everything you don't want in life, it doesn't seem that good to me. Now, is Polis moved? No. What does he say? That's right. He does that. Polis's response. Really, Socrates? As if you wouldn't welcome being in a position to do what you see fit in the city rather than not. As if you wouldn't be envious if you saw someone putting to death some person he saw fit, or confiscating his property, or tying him up. So what? It only gives me the power to do what I see fit. Isn't that better? Don't you want the power? Don't you want to be able to do what you see fit? What does Socrates say? Well, do you mean justly or unjustly? I don't care about that either. I'm just saying, wouldn't you rather be in a position to kill anyone that you want or take their property? Don't talk to me about just or unjust. And so he goes into this long thing about who the happiest man is and who the most unhappy is. Remember that? Who does he say the happiest man is? Socrates. The one who has no injustice, right? Who's the second happiest?
The one who had it and then got rid of it.
The one who had it and then got rid of it, and who's the most miserable of all?
The one who has it but doesn't try to get rid of it.
The one who has it but doesn't try to get rid of it. So he tries